town where dismissed labor ministry workers stage protests outside of the ministry. The police has blocked the entry into the ministry, so that means nobody is allowed to go in there. The police has blocked the main entry there, so nobody is allowed to go in there. Assistants, workers of the ministry are out here. They've been told that their names are not part of the payroll. Yes, that's what they've been told when they came to work this morning. They told them that their names are not part of the payroll, so therefore they have to go back home, that they are dismissed. So this is where we are this morning. The door has been opened finally, but nobody is being allowed to enter. Good morning from wherever you are following us. This is LB Online Television. We're here at the Ministerial Complex in Congo Town, where dismissed labor ministry workers stage a protest outside of the ministry. And of course, they're being stopped from entering into the ministry. When they came to work this morning, they were told not to enter because their names did not form part of the payroll. So therefore, they have to go back home. So all of them are outside here this morning, and of course complaining of course it's a fight, you know. Tense this morning between some dismissed labor ministry workers and the Liberia National Police. So the situation is tense here. There's an attack ongoing, folks. Good morning. This is LB Online Television. My name is Ibrahim Baba. Shedding light and invite others to follow this morning. Trying to make their way into the ministry, but no. Trying to make their way through here this morning. To work this morning, but they were told not to enter because their names did not form part of the payroll, so they have to go back home. Some were arguing that, you know, some were arguing that they've been working out of town, so they'll not be here at the ministry. They are quite frustrated with the situation this morning. This morning. So folks, share the live and invite others to follow. This is LB Online Television. This is where we are this morning, folks. So they are calling all of the workers to come together, you know. They are calling everyone to come together. All of the civil servants, especially those from the Ministry of Labor and situation is becoming tense here this morning. As you see, a brief dismissed Ministry of Labor employees, those who were dismissed. The reason for their dismissal is that their names did not form part of the payroll. Their names did not form part of the payroll. So when they came to work this morning, they were told to go back home because the head count that was done affected them. According to the report, their names were not part of the head counts, so that means they are not part or were not part of the payroll. So therefore, assistants are dismissed. Assistants, and so they came to work this morning. They were told to go back home because their names were not on the payroll. But this is where we are this morning at the ministerial complex in Congo Town. This is LB Online Television. My name is Abraham B. Marba, and we're here this morning. Dismissed Ministry of Labor employees staged a protest outside of the ministry. They're being denied entry into the ministry because, according to the information, when they came to work this morning, they were told to go back home because their names were not on the payroll. Yes, that their names were not on the payroll. So of course they were told to go back home, and the head count that was conducted, greatly affected them. Their names were not seen vividly on the payroll. So some of them argument has been they've been working and getting paid. Some of them said they've been working out of town, so they didn't have the opportunity to verify that. But then the head count that was conducted by the CSA boss, Saya Chokai, affected the folks here greatly. So this is where we are this morning, folks. This is LB Online Television. We are coming to you live from Congo Town at the Ellen Johnson Saleh Ministerial Complex, where dismissed Ministry of Labor workers stage protest outside of the ministry, and so they are here trying to force their way through here this morning. So they have beat up the security system. So they have beat up the security system. So everybody is asked to go back. Everybody is asked to go back. Where's the Jimmy? So she's not talking with us. It's becoming quite tense here as it stands. It's becoming tense here. Will be allowed to go so that they can have some chat in there. 5 persons. So the head of the CSA director there, you know, as I showed workers here to remain calm, that the situation will be addressed. But we're still here this morning at the ministerial complex by the Labour Ministry. The Labour Ministry has been affected. There's assistance. Some dismissed, you know, aggrieved workers felt mistreated and described this as a witch hunt in the process. So, wherever you are, share our live video, folks, this morning. This is LB Online Television, folks. Being pushed back, police being pushed back in the process, so everybody has been pushed back, but this is where we are this morning. We're hoping we can speak with a few of them here this morning. You know, the director of CSA has entered into the ministry there with 5 persons, a team of 5. So we're here this morning, folks. This is LB Online Television. And here we are, workers of the Labour Ministry are outside here. Labor Ministry and here, outside here, station of protest. Of course, they actually were dismissed. Dismissed following the hair count that was conducted. Their names were not on the payroll according to the hair count, so that means they've been dismissed as it stands, particularly folks from the Labor Ministry ends here. So we hear good morning at the ministerial complex in Congo Town. Dismissed Labor Ministry employees stage protest outside of the ministry, thereby halting normal working activity here at the ministry. Share our live video, folks, and invite someone to follow us this morning from Congo Town. This is LB Online Television. This is where we are this morning, the ministerial complex, specifically from the Labor Ministry. All of them outside here, they are out here in their numbers. The civil service HSA department, many of them were dismissed. So they are out here protesting against the government action, to dismiss them on ground that their names were not on the payroll, the names were now on the payroll. That was the reason for their dismissal. So we see the security system has been beefed up here. You see the PSU, and of course they have beefed up the security system as it stands. No manpower working. So they are reacting to that. Spokesman television. We hear this. The place has been, barricaded. So the police has built a wall. So that means nobody will be allowed to go inside. Nobody will be allowed to go inside as it stands because the police has built, their wall. So nobody will be allowed to. So most of the workers there, according to the information, their names, were not on the payroll. The health counts that was conducted by the Civil Service Agency boss, Josiah Jokai, greatly affected the Ministry of Labor. Many of them have described their action as a witch hunt. That's what they have described it, as a witch hunt, One, some of the argument has been, that they've been working out of town and they've not had a chance to come to check whether their names were on the payroll, but they've been receiving pay though. And so when the head count was conducted, they became greatly affected by that. Yeah, so as it stands, this is why it is here this morning. frustrated. You can see their facial expression doesn't alter well. So they are really frustrated as it stands here this morning. So this is LB Online Television. We're still looking for possibility to speak with a few of them, folks. Still looking for the possibility of speaking with any of them here. Police has actually built a wall, and that wall is basically meant to, stop folks from entering the ministry. So they are all out here, but there's a meeting currently ongoing in there. There's a meeting currently ongoing in there, so that means we wait for the outcome of the meeting. Wait for the outcome of the discussion that is ongoing in there by the director of the CSA director. There's a meeting currently ongoing there, so we wait for the outcome of that meeting as to whether it's going to be positive or not. We wait, but the police are actually built a wall at the main entrance of the ministry, thereby preventing these dismissed workers from entering into the ministry. So, a pleasant good morning and welcome. This is LB Online Television. We are here this morning at the Ministry of Labor, where of course we see dismissed workers of the ministry station of protest out here in dissatisfaction to their names being removed from the ministry payroll, that their names have not been on the payroll officially, and so they've been removed from there. So when they came to work this morning, they were told not to enter because their names were not part of the payroll. Yeah, that was what they were told. So they had no alternative but to gather here in their numbers and of course stage this protest. So this is where we are this morning. My name is Ibrahim B. Moba. Thank you so much for following LB Online Television. And here there's a meeting ongoing in there, and as soon as we get the outcome of the meeting, we will of course bring you all of the happenings as it unfolds here this morning.
We are working at the Ministry of Labor. So when we are stopped or entering to our village, right now we're not entering. Why we didn't enter? Why was God? Why you didn't? We lock it. We lock it and we should enter. Why? Because let me say this. What was the why were we set free? But then nobody can tell me. What's the representative for our Well, I'm honest. It's always true. It's always true. When the board of represent us there, I don't have problem. When they come out, we will enter. I'll be so glad for that. It's okay. Excuse me, officer. Chief, can you not tell me? I want to ask a question. What question you want to ask? I had the issue of labor, right? I think these issues at the Ministry of Labor need to be addressed. As a minister, when the information that we expect to receive from us, he is not willing. You can't take over a building as an administrator of the building and you refuse to
so-called joint staff meeting to listen to the staff for. I feel that those are wrongly proceeding error. Those things are not good in every institution.
But this issue is not about people of Christ, about you and the CSA.
Yes, CSA did their verification, right? Before even the verification, we had internal verification in the building. The verification was conducted. Something was given to the ministry. The ministry has a head that has to do with crime. So if you receive an information, then the CSA came and conducted a verification. They conducted their verification, they went back, they said their funding. The funding was sent. They emailed the funding to them.
Let's take it step by step. When you got employed at the Ministry of Labor?
I got employed 2003.
You already, let's get it right now.
2003 last year.
You got employed 2003.
Last year I got employed.
2023.
2023.
You got employed 2023.
Did
you do the civil service test?
I didn't do the test.
Okay.
So you
I did not do the test because the civil service testing division is not giving tests for now. Even when the director general took over, he made that clear. So they are working on.
So when you got employed at the Ministry of Labor, according to you, you did not do the test because they were not giving out the test.
The civil service were not giving out tests.
Okay.
So I did not do the test.
At that time?
At that time I got employed.
Okay.
There was a moratorium case don't you listen to the man saying, listen to him.
I have a contract for CSA.
What is in the contract you have?
I had a contract for CSA.
What is in it? What was in that
In the
contract?
CSA contract gave me the authority to serve as a contractor at the Ministry of Labor as an inspector. So that is what I operated on until I got employed at the CSA.
Okay. So let me take you back.
So right, when the CSA conducted their verification, they sent us fundings. These fundings came back, they were not responded from our end. So we couldn't have any information as to relate to what goes on here. I said of late yesterday, almost around 5, 6, we got to know that CSA emailed you guys their funding for the inspection. Now, there were people here working. I'm an inspector, right? I comes in the morning and sign, they sit in my office, they got order from the boss. We go on cases, we go on inspection. Now, the minister do not have a transportation. So if I use my own transportation to go on case, like for Easter Broadville, I go to Broadville for a case, and while in the process waiting for the complainant and his manager, when they come, the time I will not go for that case, I will not have the opportunity to pay my way to come back to the ministry to sign off. So the ministry is aware of that. When everybody were here, everybody noted that. So we don't have vehicles to go anywhere.
So
when
I'm getting
information comes back, you need to clarify to the people. These people will come government. There are people that went to the court to sell a juror. They were at the court. These information are here. The letters are put into their file. So you HRO, according to you, HRO. So you don't have idea on your employees at the Ministry of Labor. I don't see any reason. They give me the blood almost close to 200 human people employment. Wow. We don't have problem with doing a people to employ them, but it should be a procedure.
Okay, Chief, let me ask you the question. So you're telling us that you usually come to the office and sign in, but you go on cases, you can come back to sign off.
Many of the time, for me, if you check the record, right?
So you can only sign in.
No, many of us, sometimes we come back with, if we don't have cases out there, right?
Then you sign.
Those days, right, during early government, there were transportation for inspectors. Inspectors go up and do that while they come back around 3:30, right?
What is your name, sir?
My name is Napoleon Duque.
Which department do you work in?
I work at the inspection department, Labor Standard.
How long have you been here now?
I've been here a little over 7 years now.
When you got employed?
I got employed in 2002.
Did you do the civil service test that was made?
I did the civil service test, I was qualified, and I got my letter of employment. I'm a legitimate employee of this institute.
What happened today? You joined the protesters.
The reason is just very simple. You know, normally inspectors, we that carry on inspections and things, we go various places to go to inspect. Like for example, let me just give you a typical example. I was just in recent time, I was in Buchanan. From Buchanan, I went to Grand Cape, to Kenya. I spent 2 weeks there. On joint enforcement, immigration, labor, and NRA, carrying on inspection to generate revenues for government. So you and I expect me when I'm on duty to be signing here at headquarters when I'm on inspection. Wanted to come here, time was done, so I was here, they did the haircut. For them to say you are asking for work for 150 or 20 days. On the basis of this, there was a recommendation, and the minister endorsed our recommendation that we should leave this day because we're not here.
So during the time of the verification, was the HR aware that you were going into lead
the first thing is that the old HR that were here, they changed the HR, the new person are there, and they don't even know how the system already. Even as we speak now, there are people from the HR department that work over the years have been displaced too.
So why are you using protest to address, seek redress? Why
the reason we're using protest is that to just call the government attention because from the day Minister Koba came there as Labor Minister, business has never been peaceful. The first thing is that as an administrator, when you come to an entity, you call for a general meeting to meet the staff, to sit with the staff. Send this minister came to the ministry. Not a single day they may have called for a general meeting. To even meet the staff, to greet the staff, to have that cohesiveness between them and the staff to work together here. It has not been like that. The first thing they came, they started wasting people. They brought lists of warrants for the 4 questions and they are party people. They must be employed. That has to be where CF said they've been tossed over there and there for that issue of the government.
So what might happen now if nothing is done about your plight?
There will be unspecified action.
And we'll continue to be here like this. You guys will continue to come here like this. You guys will continue to be here.
There was no prior notice. The haircut was done. The report was submitted to the minister. When this report submitted to the minister, this is not the first time of haircut. When the minister normally to the prime minister, the minister charged the first thing he does is to call the department head. Can you address the issue, you department head? For example, the inspector general. The inspector general will be able to tell you the inspector goes to some place, goes to some place, so when they go to come back home and sign it, not be easy to come back to the ministry. So you contact the department head because of our former department head.
Why are you shoving this on Minister Clark?
Because the report was given to Minister Clark to respond to the report, to correct the report for CSA, and he kept the report. He refused to give the report. The only thing we got intelligence from the minister, from CSA. People informed us that the minister had written CSA board to say there's lazy people. Some of the people's salary will be reduced.
Now you talk about unspecified actions. You lock the main entrance to the ministry.
Unspecified action is not specified. We can come and say all employees can decide say we're not coming to work today. It's an unspecified action.
You just 51 of them.
All employees. I just said all employees can decide say because the 40 of the leave to the dry leaf is a warning to the green one. Other inspector may decide say same this one is happening to our friends.
It also passed what will happen to us.
The next thing. So for that reason we decide to stay.
Since you started, have you seen any senior official or management someone in the top position, management position?
I just told you send the minister came to the ministry. The minister have never been able to call for general meeting.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm asking you, since you started your protest, have you been able to see any top officials, ministers or deputies?
We have not seen any of them.
Because this thing was well calculated, planned, and executed.
What have your boss said to you? You work in your inspection department. What have your boss been able to say to you this morning?
We called our boss man. They said they are not even in the notes of the report. Like I said, we were just in Grand Cape. He was in Grand Cape with us. We went to go inspect. And the very minister came and told us, he said, you people have generated close to 4 million. Congratulations to the inspectors. You are doing well. It is a very inspector you went watching today. Dismissing 20 of them. Recommending their dismissal. The very people that are raising revenue. But this thing was plain. As I speak to you, you go in the inspection department, they see a lot of people that came there to work. They was brought by the minister. Other people have been replaced today, people have been retired. But that's not the issue. Every agreement is there right to work. Every agreement will work. But what is left, the referral team must be done.
You think you're being replaced?
You can't waste on people and try to replace them with people.
What do you think should have been done?
The minister decided.
He was one transfer. He was one transfer, but legally when no.
Because this man is a special inspector. He cannot say investigation.
What do you mean when you say you are a special inspector? What do you mean?
So when I say special inspector, I will change for that. Both beside my 5 years here, I got in criminal investigations. So when it comes to the issue of investigation, I understand.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much.
So those are the issues I will say.
So here this morning, this is LB Online Television, and we are coming to you live from the Ministry of Labor. Folks, let's join another brief workers here to address the media.
It's our job. Sometimes we leave from here and go far as possible. You won't come back to the office. So it's an agreement between our boss. So when they send this our boss has to hurry and justify instead of this somehow. But he didn't call for me. Minister Pratt did not call for me.
Well, in the extra during the verification period, was he able to tell the CSE?
President is not she, is he.
Okay, he.
And he's new. He's new, so perhaps we don't understand this. He did not justify. He should have sent the letter to each department that our boss justify for us, or let them call even. Myself, you go and say, this is my leave letter, so I was not here for this period. He said, don't sign out because of this.
When you were being signed?
We sign in. You have to sign in. Go on inspection. So as I speak now, inspection taking place on the 15th. Who are those inspectors that are going to work? That's how I want to ask you.
What started during the 2nd? So you have suspended those suspended without this.
Personally, as I speak, I don't know. Personally, as I speak, I don't know, but I don't know which people are important. But as I speak to you, inspection begins from the 15th. Who are those inspectors that are going to work because we are 23 in the department? And you got only 3 persons there, you put 20 persons out. Inspection starting, airport inspection starting from the 15th. Minister Pratt, who are those inspectors that are going to carry on inspection from the 15th?
Did you get found to this one is activity?
No. As an investigator, you have to notify me. I go out there to work for people. You don't dismiss people like that. You don't. That's all you have to notify me and say, Valerie, this is this. But you didn't get no Valerie. I'm Valerie Washington.
Thank you. So here this morning, we still see workers, dismissed workers there of the Ministry of Labor. It's still out here, but there's a meeting currently ongoing there. So we'd like to say good morning again. Thank you so much for following us here. Following the meeting, we will of course bring you the outcome of that meeting that is currently ongoing there in the Ministry of Labor. But as it stands, nobody is allowed to go in there because the police has built, a wall, and so people are prevented from going in there. So they are out here this morning. So folks, this is it here. Speaking with more of the employees here, dismissed employees.
It made 14 days. They are wrong. It's not supposed to dismiss, but that means you're bound to go. But you cannot pay for January and moreover, you are not paying the minimum time. You are not paying the minimum time. The men work for January 1st to January 30th. And then you pay the men January 20th. And that was wrong. And you didn't provide the means of transportation for the men to come to work. And that was wrong. That was wrong. It was wrong. The little money he gave the men, they already made a way, they already made eat-for, and they already made feed a family, and they already made pay school fees. And you know what? Give the men means of transportation. But you have ministers that taking 3,000 naira, you give them car. Then the men making 250 naira, you say the men are coming well on time. They don't give them means of transportation. That is wrong. And for me, I would say that was wrong. It's wrong today, it will be wrong tomorrow, and it will be wrong forever in the future. And that's possible.
So who do you want to blame for these actions?
I blame government for this action.
Why are you blaming the government?
The reason I blame government for this action is government, every ministry is going to provide the means of transportation for the workers. Every ministry will provide the means of transportation for the workers. You cannot tell me $250 or $300. For that $300, I pay my way to come to work. I have to feed my family. I get children I send to school. I get people that I taking care of. Right? But then, if you're one man, you get $3,500. Then you get a car.
So you
Who else do the work? Oh yeah, get the boss, let me come to work on time. Get the work, give me the boss, let me come to work on time. You cannot won't be responsible or liable for me not coming to work on time and you get paid me on time. If you get paid me on time, I'll be delinquent and coming to work.
So you delinquent because you're not being paid?
I'll be on time. I'm delinquent.
Why you not leaving? Why you can't leave the work yourself?
Oh, you want me to leave the work? I have to get the family.
Your argument is...
Then why you paying one man? Why you paying one man? $3,000, $2,500, and then you get a new car.
You sign up for work, right?
I signed up for the men to sign up for work, right? They see me sign up for work.
If the environment is not conducive, why are you not...
Well, don't ever do the work. Then who take care of the country? They let the aircraft resign. They all the aircraft resign because they are not taking good salary. Let the police resign. They are not taking good salary. The immigration, the police are here. They are not taking good salary. But they are telling them.
You're not giving the environment.
It's because you are not giving the opportunity to work.
That could not be a much argument.
Which one is argument?
My point to you is, you have said to us as journalists, you're not being coming to work because you delinquent because you're not being given the environment.
Yes.
Other people are employed and they get vehicles.
Yes, yes.
Putting that argument on the table, I'm asking you, since you see all of these conditions, why are you not resigning to do a better work?
No, I will not resign because I have to serve my country. I have to serve my country. That will be the reason I will not resign. But the reason why I'll be delinquent, I'm not getting paid on time. I'm not getting paid on time. I'm not getting paid on time.
But you are getting paid, right?
I'm not getting paid on time.
Are you getting paid?
I'm not getting paid on time.
Yes,
I'm not getting paid on time.
We agreed. Now you're not getting paid on time, but you are getting paid.
I'm not getting paid on time.
Yes.
So you're not getting there. I'm not getting paid on time. That's the argument.
The environment not conducive to work. You're not
No, I
getting
have to serve my country. No other country will serve their country.
So if you're serving your country, that means you should win the sacrifice. So why are you then complaining about
No, I'm not complaining.
not getting paid on time?
I'm not complaining. You are the one that complaining. The government is complaining against me, telling me that I'm delinquent, they coming to work, and that's the reason why you want to be blamed.
So what do you intend to do now in order to make that correct?
If they make kind of work late, we get late come up time sheet. We have late come up time sheet.
The government is saying you've been delinquent, you're not coming to work on time. What do you intend to do now to prove the government wrong?
Well, just our people during January. Why would you go way back to January? What did people do in January?
When you should have started?
What did people do in January? What did people do in January? What did people do in January? So you cannot come for January. January, you get for the January and March. Yeah, you are not working in January. January, you are not in position.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, folks, we are here this morning, folks. This is LB Online Television, and we're going to take our camera in there to see what's going on there this morning. And so, this is where we are. So, yes, we are moving in there.
Alright, so health security is asking us ourselves as a media practitioners who been here, following up all the
from LB Online Television.
So we want to see whether normal working activities are started here at the ministry, because this time should be a working time.
Yeah.
The working activities was disrupted because
So we are here at the ministry, folks.
Moved to the offices to bring back
until the people become work for authority. Decide how to wait for some. Look at work for administration.
Okay, wait for you.
No problem.
Alright. So we want to get one from authorities before we can move.
So we are here into the ministry, folks, making sure that we find out whether working activities has resumed here. So, folks, welcome. This is LB Online Television. A pleasant good morning. We're here at the Ministry of Labor. Of course, some aggrieved workers, dismissed workers or folks here outside there staging a protest action, you know, against the backdrop that they were dismissed, you know, for the fact that their names were not on the payroll. Yeah. But we are already into the ministry. We're going in there to find out as to whether, you know, normal workings or normal activities have started in the wake of the protest action staged by the folks here from the ministry. So a pleasant good morning. My name is Ibrahim Moba. This is LB Online Television. We're here this morning. So we're here, folks. Welcome. I'd like to say good morning from wherever you are following us. We are into the ministry. We're waiting for a possible outcome, folks. So that's it. Thank you so much for being there. And this is how we live it. So we leave it at that, and we will get back, you know, as soon as we receive words from the outcome of the meeting. Thank you so much for following LB Online Television.